In today's video, I'm going to be doing a kitting up of the collab piece I am doing with Diamond Art Addiction, so please stay with me. Hi, I'm Lisa from Diamonds and Stitches, and today I am doing an unboxing. Sherry and I, aka Diamond Art Addiction, doing a collab piece. We chose the same piece from the same seller in the same size, and ordered it on the same day. And we did a collab unveiling of the piece a few days ago. So please go and have a look at not only my video, but also Sherry's, Diamond Art Addiction. I will link everything in my description box below, from what we're doing, who I'm doing it with, what we ordered, and some future videos that we'll be doing. So on Wednesdays, we've decided we are going to upload a Wednesday collab. And so today is the kitting up. So to kit up, if you have been following me, you know that I love these storage cases, this kind of storage case that I bought. This is one that I just did an unboxing of a few videos ago, and I bought it from AliExpress from Huacan. I want to say it was Huacan. I will link that down below, as well as the video of where I unboxed what I unboxed. And so I will be putting, it's brand new, it's got 60 bottles and there's nothing in them. And so I thought this was the perfect case to use for this piece. I have my handy dandy inventory sheet, and here is the picture, and I will also put a picture in here. How about I put a picture in here now? So that is the picture of what we are doing. Also, in order to kit, so that is the picture of what we are doing. Also, in order to kit up, I need a handy dandy pair of scissors to open up the packets. My round labels that I use for my jars, I will actually number them 1 through 60, and a Sharpie. So let me put you guys down and we'll start to kit up this, and I'll show you what I do. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I have sorted all of my drills. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I did not inventory them. I did not look to see if I had the right amount of packages according to the inventory list. I'm going rogue, and fingers crossed that I have enough, and if not, I think I have enough kits maybe to be able to supplement if needed, or if I need to, I'm sure I can do a call out either to the community or buy additional diamonds drills off of Etsy. So I am truly not worried about it, and I know it takes, you know, another couple of minutes of my time, but then I just get all ticked if I don't have the right number of packages, and I like to live dangerously, so what can I say? So I bought these round stickers at the dollar store. If you have a dollar store near you, if not, like a Staples or some kind of stationery store has the round stickers, and that's what I use for the tops of my jars. So if you've watched my prior unboxing of my storage kit, I love these. This is actually a little different than what I'm used to. This is a thinner, longer bottle. My other bottles were a little bit more squat than this, a little bit more round, a little bit more pushed down, and then the tops were dome-like almost. So, and these are flat and are just a little bit different of a feel. So I'm curious to see how many packages. Some of these have, it looks like 8 or 9 or oh, I have one that has like 12 and 18 bags to it. So let's see how many I can squash into one of these. That'll be fun. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to number the jars. Now there are 45 colors in mine. I know Sherry has a different number, and you'll have to go and check out her video to find out how many colors she has in hers. Now Sherry is, ooh, oh, that wasn't on there straight. Whoops. I'll fix that off camera because, again, I'm a little weird about that kind of thing. Sherry is doing round diamonds, and I am doing square diamonds. I like both. I don't truly have a preference. Well, I mean, kind of, maybe I do have a preference. I think I actually like the square diamonds a little bit better because they fit together better. And I love the satisfying pop to the drill. And, oh, I'm going to do it again. And, yeah, and I know that rounds is very popular. And while I understand that the round has, you know, it has color around it so that, you know, the drill blends in, or the canvas, I guess, and the drill blend together, so you don't really see the spacing in between. And you know, I've done plenty of drill. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, well, I've done plenty of rounds, and I do like rounds. Don't get me wrong, I do. But I just really like that satisfying click. I will say this. My recent canvases that I have done that are square, the popping drills are real. And I've been reading online how to maybe get around that. And somebody has suggested putting a hairdryer on low and running over your canvas and the drills, and then rolling it. And that should help put the drills down. I did that the other night on a kit I'm working on, actually from Huacan. And my elves, my Santa elves, snowman elves. No, I think they're Santa elves, kind of. Anyway, and it didn't work. So I don't know if I didn't leave the hairdryer on the canvas long enough. You know, I'm afraid of completely making the glue like a puddle. And so then my other thought was maybe I will iron the back of my canvas on a towel and see if that will help stick those suckers down. But I don't know. Recently, I will say that the squares that I have done have been a little bit of a problem. Okay, so I'm going to speed this part up so that you guys don't have to watch, you know, the whole entire thing. Okay, so that is all done. So somebody asked me why I number mine with numbers 1 through however many is in my storage kit. So this one's 1 through 60. So I started off at 1 and I went to 60. You know, honestly, the reason is that every kit, inventory sheet, or kit comes differently. Some of them are numbered. Some of them have, like this one came with the DMC color and then a symbol, right? And not every symbol is going to correspond to the DMC color, depending on seller. And so for me to be able to reuse my jars over and over again and not have to peel off the sticker that had the symbol or a different number to it, I just went ahead and I took my inventory sheet, or I'll even do this on my canvas with a Sharpie, and I will number each symbol with a number. So this first symbol is 1, the second symbol is 2, all the way down. I will say in one of my kits, it messed me up because they had a number 3 that was my number 3 was their number 8. It was a number 8 on here. And so every time I saw the number 8 on my canvas, I was like, oh, 8. And so I would pick up the number 8 out of my, yeah, no. So just a word to the, you know, just from my experience, but that's what I do. And so then I can reuse these over and over and over again without having to peel off the sticker and find another sticker to place on here for the symbol. I don't have to draw a symbol on. I don't have to remember what I did. If I put it in here upside down or backwards, you know, that it's, you know, instead of it looking like 42 and it looks like 24, or, you know, an L that should have been a J, whatever the case is. So I don't have to worry about that. And so that's why I do that. So, all right. So I have organized these guys a little bit. So I will take a few jars and open those up, and let's get to kitting up. So I know that Sherry mentioned this in her video, that the package and the package numbers, like, so you see that, do you see that? So the numbers can be a little hard to read on the package because they put them in black, and there's a lot of kits that have, well, that didn't even go. There's a lot of kits that have dark colors to them, and so it can become very hard to read. Okay, so that was one little teeny tiny bag, and that's all that went in there. Like, look at that. Yeah. I might be okay. So let me just double check as I'm going along here and that I have these all correct. But that's all I do is, you know, put them together like this and number my jars, and then find the correct, whoopee, had a little escapee. Okay, so now that is 2 bags. That's 2 bags. Oh, that is 2 bags. Not bad. 2 bags for number 2. All right, number 3. So this one has 4 bags. So I don't separate my bags. I know that some people like to separate their bags and only put maybe 1 bag of drills in at a time. Nobody got time for that. I'm sticking them all in there, or as many as I possibly can. If I have one that is just too many, okay, well, that did not cut very well either. Okay. You know what? Gonna live dangerously. You guys are going to see this. I like to live dangerously with my drills. Yes, I do. Let's see if I can make this happen. Yeah, please don't ask me to come to your house to organize your drills for you. I barely can manage my own. Okay, they're going. They're going. Oh, maybe I didn't cut that last one. No, it didn't even cut very well. Okay. Well, I got 2 bags in there at once. I would have made it 3. Okay. So this, it was 4 bags. And it's half. Maybe I should get you down in the camera, sorry. So that's about half, right? Not bad. And so far, no staticky drills. Now that I said that, I probably jinxed myself. 327, make sure I'm on the right track for yes. So I have to, okay. Yeah, maybe I need to go back to the way that I used to do it. There we go. Okay. So I hope that everybody is excited about this collab. I have to say that I have had more engagement on my channel than I have, you know, since I started, and I love it. I enjoy being part of the group. I enjoy being part of the community. And honestly, it's been so fun watching my numbers go up for the amount of subscribers. So thank you all so very much. I just truly appreciate you. And I have some escapees. They said, no, we don't want to be part of, we don't want to be part of your group. All right, it's gonna be a lot of garbage. Okay, yep, so that's 4. All right, let's continue going. So I'm sorry, like I said, I'm just so thrilled that Sherry asked me to be a part of this, and that I really and truly overcame my fear. You know, it was really a lot for me to even start a YouTube channel. I don't like speaking in public. I don't like being kind of out there, but I have such a love of crafts, and I, you know, hope to be able to either share my love of crafts with others or inspire somebody who is looking for something to do that they think that sounds like something I can do. Honestly, you guys, if I can do it, definitely you can do it. You know, I shared this on, I cross stitch. And I shared this on one of my first cross stitch videos that I did. And I was quite a tomboy growing up. And you know, I had a cousin who was just a couple of years older than me, I guess. And she was not a tomboy. And she was also very compliant, whereas I was not. Let me just make sure I'm on the right track. Number 7, yes. I was a bit of a mouthy child, a little opinionated, and definitely not afraid to express my opinion. And my cousin was a lot more, she was just a lot more compliant. And so I had an aunt who never had children. She lived in a beautiful high-rise in Ottawa, and she loved to sew and do all kinds of crafts. And she was my mother's dad's sister. So she was actually a great aunt. And so we would go and visit her in the summer when I spent summers with my grandparents. And so she thought that it would be a great idea to teach my cousin and I how to cross stitch. So we went to an art store where they had all kinds of fabrics, because she was a quilter. All kinds of fabrics and yarns and all kinds of things. And so I bought a kit, or she bought me a kit actually. And, you know, we got home, my cousin also got a kit. We got home and she tried to teach me how to cross stitch. Well, I was a bit more of a tomboy, and while I was sort of interested in the craft, it really wasn't something that I wasn't a sitter. That's the thing. I like to sit and read. I could sit and read for hours, but to sit and do something physical was not really my thing. I would rather be outside. Whoa! Okay, hello, escapees. I would rather sit outside or play outside and, you know, that kind of thing. And so I found it quite tedious. I really did. And she was not thrilled with me because I also had a really hard time with coordination. That was also a really big thing. Okay, let me pick up all the escapees. They thought that they could escape Alcatraz here. And no, they're coming back. You will be rounded up and brought back. So yes, I had some coordination issues growing up. And so left, right brain were not always firing well. And so I struggled, and it was very tedious. And so I couldn't get, you know, that you went all one way for cross stitch and then came back all the other way. My stuff was all over the place. Anyways, she got frustrated because it was not turning out pretty. And, you know, it's money. And yeah, I didn't do well. I just didn't do well. Okay, you guys, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 packages of 606. I love this color red. So let's see how many packages we can get into a container. What do you think? I think 7. I think 7. Let's go for 7. Oh no, maybe it could be more than that, right? Because 4 got us halfway. So, I'm gonna change my number. 9. I'm gonna go with 9. Okay, so that's 3. That didn't cut through. Just hang on. Let's not get excited. Okay, that's 3. You know, I'd be curious how many drills are actually in a package. I don't know that. Oh, you guys, look, there was a hitchhiker. That's what I call them. Little drills that are not the right color going into the pot. That's what I call them. Little hitchhikers. Okay, so that was how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one. Oh, man. Oh, maybe I should have stuck with... How many did I say? I don't even remember. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is 6. Oh, I didn't cut it, sorry. Okay, 6. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get those down there. 6. Here's 7. Oh, do you think I can get one more in there, you guys? I think I can. Oh, I'm going to tempt fate. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to win at 9, but I think I can get 8 in there. Okay. Let's see. Yep, like to tempt fate. Oh, yeah, did it. Okay. So I got 8 in there. I'm not even gonna. So 8. 8 went in there. And there's, you know, a little bit of space left in there. Not bad. Okay, so then what I do with my extra drills is I will actually put them in a baggie. And then I put them in my little cargo net up here. Oh, you guys can't see that. My cargo net as storage. And that's where I will put the extra drills. And let's see here. I just want to make sure I'm on the right track again. 647 is number 12. Yes. So back to my cross stitch woe story. I mean, really, it was a woe story. So not only that, but my aunt was also very good at at sports. And even though I was a tomboy, I wasn't good at sports. I really wasn't. I couldn't run. Again, the coordination thing, right? And I also could not swim at the time. I liked water, but I had no concept it was dangerous. And okay, here's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Darn it. 6, 7, 7 is 13. Yeah. So anyways, she got frustrated with my ability to cross stitch and do all things like my cousin. And so I was deemed kind of hopeless. Like, that, she truly said that I was hopeless. And so I, you know, kind of didn't do any crafts. My mom used to crochet, and then she got into stamping when I moved out of the house. So I was 18, 19 then. And I would go to these craft shows with my mom, but I wasn't interested, you know. They were pretty, but I always had in the back of my head I wasn't good enough. I didn't, you know, I didn't know how to do things well. And found another hitchhiker. And yeah, so it wasn't until I got pregnant with my first child, and I was really sick. I was really sick. I had preeclampsia, and had some issues, and I don't really dwell on that kind of stuff, but anyways, and so, and I worked full time, and you know, but to take it easy and kind of relax, I was told, hey, maybe, you know, do something that is relaxing. And while I like to read, I think I've read everything that there was in the library. I am not even kidding. Like, I was in the library all the time as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult. And so, yum, coffee. And so I just thought, okay, well, let me give cross stitch a try again. And so I wanted to make a sampler for my son in his room. And so I picked this cute little sampler that had sheep on it. And I don't know, I found it a while ago when I was cleaning some stuff. And it's not horrific. Oh, okay, wait, these are not the right numbers. Hang on, guys, sorry. Got myself distracted a little, sorry. Okay, let's try that. Yes. So, so I picked it up, and while I was not fantastic at it, it was actually very relaxing, and it was something that, you know, I was going to make for my baby, and it was kind of cool. And so from there, and my mom encouraged me the whole entire way. She was wonderful. I mean, really, I look at this little baby. It wasn't even a sampler. Maybe, no, it wasn't. It was kind of like a birth announcement, whatever they call it. And it was cute, but it's not well done. Come on, please. My stitches are, you know, the tension all over the place. I've learned a lot since then. But I enjoyed doing it, and it was something that got my mind off of, you know, my pregnancy and what was going on, and the ups and downs of things that were going on at the time with that. And so, yeah, and so a love of cross stitch kind of came out, and a love of crafts. And so then I started making like little ornaments, and then I got into crocheting. I made a horrendous, and I do mean horrendous, blanket. And then it just kind of took off. And then, you know, I got busy with kids, and I started, I got into scrapbooking, and then that led into card making. And my poor mom, you know, she had always wanted like somebody to card make with. And my mom is very artistic. Like, she can put a color together. Man, more escapees. She can put a card together in colors that I wouldn't even dream, like dream should go together. And it was just beautiful. It's very artistic. I did not get that. I am a good copier, why reinvent the wheel kind of girl. And if there's a kit that puts everything together for you like this, I'm super happy. So, yeah, so anyways, my poor mom, she really wished that, you know, I had a love of card making at the same time she did, but she was starting to get out of it by then. And she was going on to other things like quilling, and she's got beautiful handwriting. And so she would do calligraphy and, you know, all kinds of things like that. Again, not things that I can do, have any interest in doing. And so we just kind of miss each other in the crafting boat. And 720 is 18, yep. And so when I found diamond painting a couple of years ago, about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, I don't know. I bought my first kit from AliExpress in September of 2017. Yes. And it was an owl, and I made him for my son, who was 26. I think so, 26, or was going to be turning 26, because he loved owls growing up, and he's one of those kids who never asks for anything, and so he's really hard to buy for. And so I thought, well, you know, let me give this a try, and I framed it myself. It's not perfect. Again, I've learned a lot since, you know, those first trials. It's like your first kid, right? You wreck your first, and you learn so much. So by the fourth, you know, you're a pro. You've got this handled, you know what's going on. And that first kid, that first kit, that first project is just a wreck. And that's okay. But yeah, so I did that for him. Actually, it doesn't look so bad. I mean, really, I'm being highly critical of myself because scars of childhood, right? And so I have found another outlet for my creative heart. Oh, this is going to be tight, guys. No, it's not. No, it's not. Nah, we're good. We're good. Oh, look at that. See, I like to live dangerously. 722, just make sure that's 19. Yeah. Yeah, so I enjoy this craft. I really, really enjoy it. I like seeing it come to life so quickly. Like with cross stitch, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful, and it's time consuming, and you know, you have a beautiful picture in the end. Well, this gets you to almost the same faster, and just as beautiful, a little different, you know, because these make them shiny, and so you get a different look, but it's, you know, it's essentially the same, but way, way faster. Like this kit that I'm doing with Sherry, Diamond Art Addiction, we chose a 45 by 60, and then interestingly enough, okay, off on another tangent just for a second, sorry, bear with me. We ordered it, it did say 45 by 60. It came as a 60 by 45. So it just, you know, the width and the length were reversed. And so when I saw the picture online, really the length of it was supposed to be 60, right? So so the hearts, the way the hearts were, it was going to make it so that the hearts came down, the picture came down, and the way it came, it's wide, it's 60 wide, and so yeah, 60 wide, and so the hearts are more laying wider width-wise, and so it looks a little different than what I expected it to. Same size, just a different I lost the word yet again. Sorry, and I'm gonna do that a lot in my videos, and I apologize. I barely can remember my own name and my kid's name, so it is what it is. So yes. So just a little, oh, come on, you guys. The yellows didn't want to stay put. They were like, freedom, freedom. Not so free, you guys. You're back in there. Yeah, so anyway, where was I going? Diamond Art Addiction. You guys, I don't remember what I was saying. Sorry. Don't remember what I was saying. Maybe it will come back to me. All right, at this point, I'm sure you're bored enough of watching me kit this up, so I'm going to speed it up. I may even pause, speed up a little bit of the process, and then come back towards the end. Maybe by then I'll figure out what I was talking about, and we'll finish up. All right. Okay, almost done. Just have these last two colors left to do. Get them in here. So I think I remember what I was saying with Sherry and Diamond Art Addiction. Not only that we're doing this collab together, we ordered the same kit, same day, same place, same size. The only difference is we're doing it in different shapes. So Sherry is doing it in rounds. I'm doing it in squares. These are squares. So every Wednesday, we're going to do a whip with us, basically. She will do it on, you know, she'll film hers. Her doing her whip, and I will film mine, and we will load on the same day around the same time, and so you will get to see our progress. And so I think I know where I was going with this earlier is time frame wise, you know, even though this is a 60 by 45 kit and fairly large, if this was a cross stitch piece, it would probably take me like 4 years to get done, because whew, that's a lot. But this should take us, well, I don't know, if I'm only, you know, uploading once a week for this and just working on it while we're whipping together, I will potentially only get this done, I don't even know. But it certainly won't take 4 years. So, I'm betting that it should be done within, what, 2 months maybe? I don't know. I'll have to talk to Sherry about that and see what she's thinking. She also diamond paints a lot faster than I do. And I have very limited time. And so I'm going to try and set aside a couple hours every week to work on it. And And so we'll see. Okay, so I have finished kitting up all 45 of the colors. All the extras are going to go in here until I can find a baggie, and I'll put them all together so that I don't lose anything. But yeah, so it's kind of nice that they're not all nicely labeled and put in here. And like I've said before, I really and truly love this type of storage case. I like that it has a handle. You know, it zips up. I can carry it anywhere. If I drop it, it's not a big deal. I like that I can store the extra drills up in the little cargo net. I can also put my pen and wax and tray all up in here. So it is ready to go. I put my clips in here that I need, and a little tiny pair of scissors just in case. And so it's just ready to go, and I love it. So, yeah, that's my little kitting up. So thank you for joining me. I hope, let me see if we can get back up here. Wee-hoo. Yeah, there we go. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm really going to love this series, and hope that maybe to do another collaboration in the future. If you saw my video the other day, I introduced my granddaughter to diamond painting, and she is uber excited. So I'm thinking maybe once a month we will diamond paint together and work on a kit for her. She bugs me all the time. She loves crafts. She just really likes doing crafts, and sometimes I don't always have the patience that maybe I should. I'm much better as a grandparent than I was as a parent, and the aggravation level. But you know, littles are little for a very short time, and I try to remind myself that they are learning. And I know how I felt when my aunt told me that I couldn't do anything, and it took me years and years and years to find a love of crafts, and to feel confident enough to do something and share it. I want to continue instilling that in her, and I'm hoping that maybe if I can inspire somebody else to have a love of crafts as much as I do, by watching either my videos or anybody in the community, Sherry, Diamond Art Club, I'm sorry, Diamond Art Addiction. Oh my goodness. There's just so many wonderful people in the community and videos out there that share their love of this craft, and others. So go check everybody out, or as many people as you can, because that's what we're all about. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video on Wednesdays. I believe we're going to do them. And so watch for our first whip on the next Wednesday. All right. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye-bye.